Okay, so I just realized something. It's not about being in love with a person. It's about being in love with how you feel with that person. Like you can feel it. You can feel that. Oh my God, I don't know why I'm going to cry. You can feel that it's the most authentic you that you are right now. You are being your full, authentic self. And you don't have to hide anything. You don't have to pretend. You don't have to jump through hoops, be something that you're not. You get to just be and exist. I think that's what love is. It's just being able to exist in a space with another person, and they bring out the best in you. They, like, all the time, even when things go quiet, there's a lesson that's being learned. It's never malice or anything like that. And it's like you grow, you grow from it. You grow from the different things and stuff. I don't know. Just thought I was thinking about it. I was just like, oh. Because I always thought being in love, oh my God, being in love. I was, just being in love was because of a person. You're in love because that person does this, and this. That person does this for me, that person does that for me, that person does this. And it's like, oh my God, I'm going to cry again. And it's none of those things. It's the fact that that person introduces you to you. I don't know if that makes sense. And they introduce you to the you you've always was supposed to be, and you were always supposed to have and hold. And they make you remember who you are, and you fall so in love with who you are that you never want to leave the spark. You don't want to leave the muse. It's not because they're doing anything except being themselves. And when you're with a person who's being themselves, you are allowed to be yourself. The parts that you try to hide, the parts that are not as polished as the other parts. You when you're in pain, or confused, or don't know what direction to go in, they're there to guide, they're there to anchor, they're there to make sure you're okay. They make sure that you have a hand to hold when things get weird, and a loud voice in the distance cheering you on, moving stuff out of your way. So it's really cool. It's really cool to know what it is, because I always thought it was something else. I always thought it was something outside of me, and it wasn't. Being in love is being able to be yourself. Being able to be yourself, your best self, not your worst self. They're not gonna allow you to be your worst self. Just know that. They're not. And they're not gonna bring out the worst in you. They may trigger you like a mug, but they're not gonna bring the worst out of you. They're gonna bring the best out of you, even with the challenges. All right? It's a warm night. Stay up, stay blessed. Stay safe.